My life, I guess, got to the point where so many things were not adding up and so many things weren't right that I just needed to do something. And I have a ton of friends that have been to a lot of his seminars that are like different people from when they first went, and they tell me all the time, you need to go, you need to go, you need to go. I booked my ticket to come to UPW. The whole time I was kind of, praying, because I've heard the people that had been picked on in the audience, and he would have an intervention with them and kind of go through their struggle and what was going on in their life and how much it had impacted those people. And I just really put it out there, and I told all my friends that I was gonna come here and I was gonna get an intervention no matter what it took, that I didn't have an option, that it didn't happen. As soon as he asked, why did you come? Why did you decide to come to UPW? My hand just went up. Like, I couldn't even it's like my hand at its own brain or something. It was just like, me. I raised my hand thinking that, that I'm like damaged. I'm thinking, I don't think you can fix me. Like, I've been trying to fix me for the last 28 years and I can't figure it out.
Her father is somebody she worshiped and loved. He was the one she craved the love for, so she tried to be like him to meet his view of the world. And she lost who she was from the beginning. Because when she was born, when we took her back to 12, what did you feel? What started to happen to you?
I was happy.
You were happy. Why were you happy back then?
I was just being myself, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for that. Lock that in place. Being myself.
I think that's probably why it ended up being such a big breakthrough for me, because I didn't go in it like having all these rules of what I was gonna share with him and what I wasn't gonna share with him. And I just was like an open book. And the first thing I said is, I just wanna stop feeling like I have to control everything.
Does anybody have any question why this woman raised her hand and why she's miserable? Is there something wrong with her? Yes or no? No, she just got a blueprint that you'd want to give to someone that you hated. If you're really mean and vicious, this is the you'd put inside that person to let them be tortured for the rest of their life. She is absolutely a perfect blueprint of what she thought her father needed to be. Her father may not have wanted all this, and he might have. He thought, I want my daughter never to be taken advantage of, so she's gonna be strong, she's gonna be secure, she's gonna be a good woman, so she's gonna be somebody people can count on, she's gonna be smart as a whip. Those all sound so wonderful. The only problem is all those things are about control, where this woman is feminine, and what makes her feel most alive is to be out of control and flow.
It was just like, wow, I had no idea that this blueprint was setting my life up the way that it has been. That was, absolutely by far the most amazing thing that I've ever even, no tape or CD could ever have figured that out. That was just like a Tony thing. You have to be live, you have to be there. Absolutely, 100%. Unleash the Power Within has given me the gift of a do-over. I get to do it over. And I get to live my life now, and I feel like a new person, so I feel like it's just a do-over. Oh my gosh, so much has changed since 2012. I wish that I could go back and give them Maria a hug, because she was just so scared, and she really just needed that. For someone to care, for someone to be like, hey, that's what Tony did for me. He actually helped me identify what the pattern that I had, the blueprint that I had created for myself. And once I realized that, it was dark and then it was light. Everything was just so different. Everything, I saw things in such a different way. The way that people received me, the way that I received people, the love I had in my heart that I could share with other people. Those were all things that were foreign to me. I had it inside of me, but I didn't know how to make it shine on the outside. And so that's something that he helped me with. I've gone through such a major physical, change. And it's funny because when I look at pictures of me then, it's not that I look different, which I do. It's not just about, oh wow, you've lost weight, you know, which I have. I've lost a ton of weight. Or, oh wow, your hair is longer, your makeup's prettier, your clothes are cuter, you look more feminine. It's not just about that, but it's truly like, it's a different person. It really is. You know, when I left Tony Robbins, I remember having a conversation with someone and they asked me, how do you know that this is gonna stick? Tony Robbins UPW has been the only event that I've attended, and I've been through, you know, 8-9 years of personal development, where truly the shifts that happened during that event have actually stuck with me. Now, I know that it was because I wanted it, I craved it, you know, so you do have to want that change, and I was ready for it, you know, but I feel like if you really want that change, when I was there, I was so open to it, and when they asked me that, when they said, you know, how do you know this is gonna stick? And I'm like, how can it not? I mean, I've already feel different. I'm leading from a different place. And so when Tony helped me identify the feminine versus masculine, that I was so much living under the masculine, he had me shift. He's like, what does it feel like to be feminine Maria? You know, what does it feel to be girly Maria? What does she like to do? And so once that clicked in my mind, it was, oh my gosh, I don't have to live that way anymore. You know, I can design my life the way I want it to be. You know, I can first be the person I want to be, and then I'll attract all these things that I want in my life because I'm being me. I'm being happy. You know, I'm content. I'm serene. I just love what's happening around me. And then little by little, life just started shifting. I mean, all the things that I didn't like literally just disappeared. I mean, they just dissolved. They just went away because I wasn't attracting those things anymore, you know, and all those ripple effects just made me who I am today, which is what's really cool.